So Angie's where Slayer is. I'm here. The jump's where that cater board is. Hop until my dog knows to come to me. Hop is a command, not a suggestion. It's like boost or plots or sit. Hop means jump something. It's a command. So that was liberating when I started thinking of hop as a command. But I have to have my off-center jumping before I do dumbbells, because I do dumbbells, goes around no, now I get into that bind of, all right, fine, the jump's negative, I'm not going. So that's very important for me. The very first correction I give my dog, I've deposited, I've lured, I played my games, chase. The very first correction that I give any of my dogs is name recognition. When I call your name, my middle name is James. If my dad would have said Joel James, I would have never, hang on, I'm watching a good program. No, Joel James, yes sir. That butt better be out of that chair. So when I say my dog's name, name recognition is no longer multitask versus compartmentalization. When I'm at an airport like all of us, or a crosswalk, whatever, and you're talking to your friend, either, I remember I was at SFO, San Francisco Airport, where it's real crowded. I heard my name, Joel Monroe, report to gate G3. I mean, you're like, hang on, in the middle of a conversation when all those names are going over, you can recognize your name. I let my dogs get a good smell. Right when they're smelling, Slayer, pop, I feed a fix. Yes. Slayer, pop, yes. So I have 4 levels of corrections. I have no, or their name in a certain way, like Joel James versus Joel. No with the leash correction. My second correction is no with the leash and the E combined. A third level is no with the E. My highest level of correction is when I correct it, I don't say no. So I'm on a foos and my dog drops his head. Tick, 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 tick. Hey, good foos, there you are. I no longer say no. That's a silent correction. I don't even say no. First is the concrete, no. Pop, yes. Second is no leash and E combined. The third is the E. And the fourth is silent correction. So name recognition is very important. So now my dog has great name recognition. I can be anywhere, and I call my dog, and they're like, yes, sir. And that head whips. I'm like, okay, you know your name. The second one is the compulsion here. You must come. And I won't go into it too much today unless people want. I will put pressure on value, no value. Because remember I said the yellow lab was LA? It was, I have value, but it's all positive. But then there comes a point when I call you, you must come. It's not negotiable. So now I've gone through these steps. I teach the hold with my dumbbell separately. I shape the behaviors on the dumbbell via, I use PVC pipe for pressure.
That's how it's
Yep. So my dumbbells are always positive. So my dog knows how to take it. They know how to take the dumbbell. Take it. Bring. Yes. Throw the ball. Bring. I don't say ouse. Because once I say ouse, yes, what did I pay? The ouse. I don't even, so if my dog comes to me, I put my hands out for no conflict. Yes, I throw it. Most dogs will drop the dumbbell and go for their toy that has higher value. So all my dogs get is this. The next thing I do is teach the dog to hold the dumbbell, I back up. Bring. Yes. I can use the cater board because I don't want to work on offense and defense. Now it's time for me to start Mia throwing my dumbbell. What was my first correction I've ever given my dog? Name. I throw the dumbbell. Right when my dog touches the dumbbell, Slayer, that head better be whooping around. So my very first throw of a dumbbell, I go back to name recognition. I would go back to that. When I call your name and go through all 1 through 4 steps, well, 1 through 3 because you're using their name. When I call your name, head has to be whooping. I let him get a smell right before a Rottweiler wants to pee. Oh, he's about to. Slayer, tick, good boy, yes. Okay, so that's the first thing that I would do to Does that make sense? So the dog gets the dumbbell, name recognition, comes right back. Not does a big loop like in a second. That comes from name recognition. All right, off-center jumping. If you guys want to come over here, you can see how I do this. I keep the jump like this. If you're in the horses, you guys know this. The scope. The scope with horses. So I have, whatever the height of the jump is, so let's say this jump is 26 inches tall. I get a measuring tape, I put their feet 26 inches away. If that's 26 inches, their feet are 26 inches away, and I start low. So if I start like at 12 inches, or however low this jump goes, their feet are 12 inches away. I have the leash, I put food on a target there, and I say, hup. So I have this scope, where, because what if I hold the toy up, hup, they're gonna be dragging their butt. And I don't want that. I want the head going over and down. That's for that nice clean jump. So anyway, so my dog is good. I don't start taking strides till I'm 1 meter up. So now my dog is 1 meter up. Their feet are 1 meter away. I can have ball in my hand now. I can touch the top, up, and I throw the ball on the ground. So then I'll do one stride. The height of the jump, one stride back. So however high the jump is, one body length back, so I want one stride bounce. You picture that? Then I will eventually go 2 strides, but we're only going one way, not over and back. So I sit, 2 strides, stride, stride, bounce. You want them to know their takeoff point, like an Olympic long jumper, where they're not stutter stepping trying to find their takeoff point. They know where their takeoff point is. So now I'm over here, they're 2 strides back, I open up, hop, so now they know the command, because this is a 3-month process. Hop, right when I see them jump, yes, I throw it there. If they go around, I say nope, but there's not any nope, because there was no dumbbell involved. You went around, so it's not, I'm making anything negative. They're like, nope. They already, so then I go around again. Hop, they do it, yes. I mark the behavior right when I see them commit to the jump and put up the rope. So now my dog's done it both ways. So now they're 2 strides back, or maybe even 3 strides back, because mine are usually about 3. So Jinx is about right here. Stride, 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 bounce. And I try to throw it 3 strides that way on that side also, but a lot of times dumbbells go weird. So now my dog understands hop. I don't want to mess with their technique. I put the full jump all the way back down. I put them 1 stride, maybe 2 strides away, and I call this 50-50. So their sternum is right here on this pipe, like about right here. I call it 50-50. I came up with this, a 50% chance going around, and a 50% chance coming up. I go at 50-50. So now our sternums are lined up like a gun sight right here. And I don't help. I say, hup, they come around. I say, nope, 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 nope. I put them back on that side. And this is low, because I'm not working on their technique because they're having to bend. I take 1 step over. Hup, they come over. Yes, I open up. I go back to 50-50. And pretty soon, hup, they're coming. 50-50. Now, I put my dog, I call it 75, I don't know why. They go 1 step over. I stay at 50. So Mia, can you come to this side right here? So we're both lined up our sternums. Her sternum and my sternum are up. Take 1 step over. This is the next step. I say, they probably are going to go around. Nope, I put them over. And they go right where Mia is. But look where our sternum is lined up. Now we're back to 50-50. You see what I mean? We're back to 50-50, but now at an angle. Because 50% chance, he goes around, nope. And now we're back over here. Hup, yes. Pretty soon though, within a month, they're figuring this game out. You can be here, your dog's there. Hup, they come, yes, and I pay. I don't ask for a perfect front because I'm not working on that. So hop, they come over, I open up, yes, and I pay. Now I'm like, okay, my dog is really good. They know hop means jump. Like I said, I got stupid with Slayer. Like here. You just see him park there and he just starts staring at that jump. I'm like, he's going over hop. I'm like, okay, Slayer, we got it. I'm never gonna have that bad of a throw. Never. So now Slayer's gonna be the first time with the dumbbell over the jump. I've already done my flat retrieve, the name recognition. I've done my bounce jumps. I've done my one stride jumps. I've already done all this. I'm going to keep the leash to prevent from breaking because I'm not working on that. Sit. I throw. Hop. He goes over it. Good. Slayer. And now I burn a second hop command. Hop. Yes. And I open up the front. He committed to the jump. That's what I do. I break it down very micro, not macro. So hop, bring, he already knows bring because of his flat retrieve. I burn the second hop, and he knows that because the hops are jumping. You'll rarely see a dog. They understand it's a command. That's how I like to do it. Hop, bring, hop. Then pretty soon you segue out of the second hop command for a trial. Hop, bring. You don't even need it. They're just repetition. So when I go to a stadium and I have at a world championship 3 minutes, I don't have a lot of time to mess with things. I don't want you going around the jump. What do? Stride back, have the ball over here. Hop, okay, we play. Not for the ball over here. Hop, we play. And maybe 150-50. Hop, yes. I'm like, okay, you know the jump now. You got the jump. I only got 3 minutes. I don't have like time to fix a problem. Because sometimes you go to a big, they give you 3 minutes. Which means you have time for 1 or 2 jumps and then 2 sit-downs. And, all right, Joel, you're off. I'm like, wow, that was quick. Okay? Questions on that? But I would definitely do a lot of these. Sit. Yes. I step back. I do the same thing on the plots. Plots. Yes. It will not magically get faster because you'll see on video when you said plots on the moving one. Plots. He went another half step with that right foot. So I have the leash. I go to the level 2 correction, not the level 3, not leash and E. I go plots. That better be even with my foot. Not here. So I can't say plots and you're here. No, I said plots on my left foot, and that's why I use the concrete correction with the leash. So, plots, yes. All right, questions on that?